Hello guys, welcome to another podcast. I am Arushi.
And I'm Siddhika, and today we're talking to the lovely Nisa Shetty.
Hi. Lovely and awkward Nisa Shetty.
Hi guys.
So Nisa is an awesome, cool, so pretty and so amazing amazing musician who has worked with very cool artists such as A.R. Rahman, Arjit Singh,
Oh my god.
Ed Sheeran also somehow coincidentally.
She's
Like, we are cool friends, okay? हमारी बहुत ऊंची पहुंच है.
Yes.
Uchi also because like she's really tall when she stands up.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for saying that. I mean, I'm average height, which is
Listen,
5'5".
for me, everybody's tall. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we do this sitting.
Amazing.
Okay. So, grab your coffee or chai ka cup and let's get into today's cup. Yeah.
I would really like to know, like, how did you start your journey? How did you first up tell your parents that I'm interested in becoming a singer, becoming a musician? Because if you would tell your parents, normally Indian parents are kind of like engineer bano, doctor bano, this and that, and they don't give like the liberty.
Maximum is MBA karo. इसके beyond. Rather no diversion. Sorry.
Yeah, path.
Yeah, I mean, so if you've noticed,
Yes.
my name Nisa is literally Saregamapada Nisa. So
I was going to ask you this.
We had this joke plan. We had this joke plan.
you had a joke plan.
We like Father Nisa.
So I come from an artist family. My grandparents, if you've heard of the Akshara Theatre in Delhi, my grandparents have founded it and created it. They themselves are wonderful theatre artists, and my grandfather was a musician, Gopal Sharman. So he was always singing, and there's a picture of me as an infant listening to him singing like that. So I'm guessing that's the first time I heard music,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And he taught me Saregamapada Nisa. He named me Nisa. So my journey of music began before I could like walk, I think. And it's so ingrained in me. It's like one of the few things that relaxes me when I'm like tense now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just very much part of who I am and began at a very young age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like promoted into the skills. Nice.
No, but like her parents would have been angry if she's like, मुझे doctor.
Exactly.
Oh,
Opposite problem.
Sorry.
It's the opposite. They're like, you have to be like this perfection. You have to do it well. You have to be a musician. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I ended up, and I was the first child, so I have all the trauma and the expectation and the perfection is on my head. So yeah.
Well, see, problems are same, but it's just that field अलग है. Issues, generational trauma same.
Absolutely, like
It's in repeat.
Yeah.
the scary perfectionism thing is like all like
Damn it.
on me, and I'm very bossy, and I have two younger siblings on whom I try to.
Oh,
but
man.
they're like, please leave us alone.
Listen, you're already like there, so the siblings must be like, bus, bhai, ab so this is like unrealistic expectation. Of
Yeah,
oh.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if they feel like that. I hope not.
What?
They're very smart. They're like academic people. I'm
Oh,
not.
nice. They're the rebel. They're like,
They're like,
हम पैसे कमाएंगे and
So disappointing. They're the disappointment
Yeah.
of the family.
I'm like freelancer. Money will come after 6 months. Who cares?
Yeah, good on you guys.
But yeah, I pursued it way more than my siblings have. They're doing other stuff. But yeah, we're an artist family.
So circling back to when you mentioned stage fright, like how do you manage? Like, which is first, if you tell me the biggest audience you performed, like number.
Oh wow. Okay. I recently had a show. Arijit Singh had a show. I think there were 18,000 London O2.
Oh,
Must have been 17,000 people in the audience. And it just becomes a blur after a certain point. You're like, "Man, jo bhi karo, kya?" It's so uncomfortable performing in front of I don't know, I sound like very this thing saying it, but it's so comfortable performing in front of 17,000 people than it is performing in front of 5 people, because you know they're looking at you.
you can like see the reaction.
Yeah. So I am way more comfortable manifest in a huge concert arena in a stadium than I am. Like last night I had to sing in front of like 8 people and I was shaking. I always shake, like my hands, my legs.
We are also comfortable when we get more views, guys.
Yeah.
Same. We love it.
I actually used to have this thing. So when I would be playing the piano, I would be like so scared, especially if I had to take my exam. So when I had to prepare for my exam, I would take a bucket of ice. I would like submerge my hands into my fingers, so they become cold. So the same anxiety and fear I have while playing in front of the examiner, I can mimic that, body blood rushing away,
Yeah.
and then after that I can actually play, because this blood rushing away, na, the fear, the whole shakiness it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, I remember giving the same my exam. I would not see the face of the examiner.
Yeah.
मैं चेहरा नहीं
Yeah.
देखूंगी. हाँ. I would not see the face. और मेरे को देखना ही नहीं.
exam or like music?
The music वाला.
Oh, okay,
हाँ,
okay.
like
I was like, written it?
No, no.
Okay,
We
yeah.
both have liter. We are baby musicians.
हाँ.
Basically.
Or not
Not there.
applicable. Yeah.
But then I'm like, मैं इसका चेहरा नहीं देखूंगी जो मुझे जज
I have that as well.
Yeah.
When I do auditions and all, I can't look at the person's eyes. I'm always like looking away.
So, like, what was the first audition like? And any interesting, crazy story? I mean, people have like a lot of insane stories when it comes to, you know, especially auditions, good, bad, and ugly.
I don't have the.
अच्छा,
I don't have a crazy audition story.
Yeah.
I mean, I was one of the best projects I was ever part of was Beauty and the Beast. It happened in India. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was like a Disney production that came to India, and they took an all India cast, and this was like Disney was doing it, and it was like my dream come true, because to be in a Disney musical of that scale, and also that was the best audition I ever did, and it was like one of the most beautiful experiences I ever had.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want it? I came to Delhi also. Hello,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
यार मतलब थोड़े देसी वाले लोग हैं
अरे यार अलादीन भी हुआ था.
हाँ
अलादीन भी नहीं देखा.
नहीं, I think हम लोग बहुत ही अनकल्चर्ड है. हमने कुछ नहीं देखा.
नहीं, वो ऑस्कर्स के पास था.
Oh, shit.
ठीक है.
मैं तो बोलने भी नहीं वाली. आइडिया नहीं था कि ये सब हो भी रहा है इस देश में, इस circum.
It was huge scale, like as big as Broadway or the West End abroad.
Shit.
And they made it that big. It was
Oh
crazy.
damn.
That was one of the first projects I ever did in Bombay. That was why I moved to Bombay actually, this project.
So when did you move to Bombay?
Technically 2015 for this Beauty and the Beast. Did it for a year. Amazing experience. Then I ran back to Delhi because I had a boyfriend I was in love with. Regret it now because how dumb to like run back for a boy, because that he left me and left for the States forever.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No, we
Talk
love.
about you.
1 second. More importantly, did he become a best-selling album?
Not yet.
But
Yeah,
Waiting
for it.
yeah.
Waiting for it.
All those dreams he had, where are they? Have you achieved them yet? No. Anyway, then I came back to Bombay to shoot this reality show called The Stage. One of India's first English singing platforms, you know. It was a big reality show on Colors Channel and all that. So obviously I was just like, no, I didn't get into season 2, but I got into season 3, which was like, okay, cool. But man, it was just what to say only. The best part was meeting the judges, Shad Adlani, Ehsan Nurani, Monica Dogra. Amazing.
Are you like paying attention to the name drop?
Yeah.
Monica.
Out with cool people.
BFFs, I have their numbers on my phone. But that was the best experience, because then I'm still in touch with them, and if there's like some demo or something, I'll go sing for whoever calls me. It just made me question myself as a singer, because you're like being compared to like 20 other singers, different styles. It was just like one of the most harrowing experiences I ever had as a musician. I just like doubted myself every day, and I got drunk and went on to national television. That's how nervous I got before shooting each episode.
Like, you know, usually what people see is a very sanitized version. Even if there is drama and masala, it's very like manufactured, right?
Yeah.
On this kind of platform.
Yeah.
तो मेरे को थोड़ा वो बता होना
हमारा time ही था।
क्या था ऐसा क्या? What goes on behind these reality shows?
हमारे सीजन के बाद खत्म हो गया शो, बिकॉज हम इतने बोरिंग लोग थे, ना तो हमारा कुछ मसाला.
This is why Big Boss is working. Now you know. Now you know.
Some people were told to have like heartfelt stories, like my family abuse and all, made up stories. We had nothing. We had no complaints. We're like, we're fine. Like, what do you want?
सब सही चल रहा है. माँ बाप खुश है, घर पे सब बढ़िया है. Why you want me to kill someone?
Yeah.
So when you're with these 20 people and you were, you know, self-doubting yourself, so like, I know, like, as women also, you might have been getting a lot of comments maybe or something like that. Any insecurities that you are like, yaar, किसी ने कुछ बोला, first you never thought of it, and now you're like, oh my God, this thing is like stuck with me.
One annoying thing was, and I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying this, but like, me and this contestant, we wore like really nice dresses for the last episode, okay?
Yeah.
And we were told to like not wear them because it was looking too nice. No, I don't know. Yeah, man. We were looking amazing. We're like, finally we're getting like to look hot on this show. Our last day here, and production was like, no. Like you can't.
They could have said anything.
But what was
They could have just said झूठी बोल देते हैं यार, ये क्या मतलब?
I know the reason, but
Tell.
it was because of the,
हाँ. Oh.
so you can't.
Can you imagine what she said? Tell us in the comments. What I actually want to know about reality shows is how do celebrities behave? Tell no. You don't have to name them. ऐसी करके tell no.
I've only been on one reality show, so we already know who the celebs are.
अरे, there are so many. Anybody can.
Celebrities are scary. I get very starstruck.
सांप थोड़ी ना है.
I stare at them a lot, and then I was just like, "What am I doing?" And I would just keep staring at them. And I was like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?" They were scary. They would cry sometimes. They had very like odd food orders. I don't know, man. Just for like TRP, maybe. I don't know.
What?
Start crying and like
On camera?
Yeah,
Or off?
yeah. Of course, it has to be on.
Oh yeah. I mean,
The food order, so I know. And I feel like they also have this weird kink कि यार हमारा ना अगर viral हो गया food order and stuff, because even right now,
Exactly.
what's her name? Dua Lipa has this viral drink going that you got like Pepsi and उसके अंदर you're having jalapeno and pickle का juice and everyone is trying it on TikTok. It's a
Basically, kala khatta.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa had a kala khatta. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing, big deal. Like literally, that's the first thing I saw when I saw it. I was like, we already eat this on the streets.
I just thought it was like a cocktail ka base without the alcohol.
Yeah, but anyway, whatever.
So one thing on Dua Lipa's note, I really love that, you know, like artists, like she was like mocked for her dancing and stuff, and then she like really perfected and she's become a very nice performer.
Yeah.
So like in your journey, what would you consider to be like that format of a struggle? Ki bhai, you really were like, bhai, isko to main faad ke dikhaungi.
yeah. No. So is there an aspect of yourself, your craft, कि किसी ने बोला देखो ये तो ठीक नहीं है, some this
Yeah.
particular thing is not okay.
All the
so
time.
then you're like, I will show you.
All the time. I have all the time met people who've been like, you know, you're not gonna make it if you do it like this, and like it's not good enough. Like being told you're not good enough is like such a big part. And oh yeah, this is also one thing I was gonna say. Like I feel like because I've done so many auditions for acting, nobody makes you feel like you're not good enough. Like acting auditions, and like the whole film industry is so biased based on like looks and like skin color and all that. And so it's just made me be an advocate for it more. I'm just like, shut up. Like your talent is important no matter what you do. And I have found that in the music industry that people do respect talent so much. You can't just show up and like be a part of a big show. You have to have the 10 years of skill of practice and rehearsal before that, before you can even begin to be a star. But in the film industry, I find it very like overnight stardom, and like somebody who's like never even stepped on stage. The hater in me is talking. Totally being a hater. I'm like, Jawan.
Okay, no
Right?
judging. Yeah.
I'm such a hater. But like, what to do? It's part of who I am. Like, I'm a competitive person. You know?
We have this theory which we've like we built on over episodes that after 25 you come into your own, you grow up
Yes.
and become a mature person.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no fucks given.
Yeah.
वो आ जाता है suddenly.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like the industries and, sorry, no offense, but men, like they keep saying that women have a shelf life, like 25, 26. But I feel like it's because of this reason that women finally start to understand who the fuck they are. It was only like later in my 20s that I started to really come into my own, understand what I'm doing, where I'm going. And that's the age where you're supposed to be like, oh, career khatam ho raha hai. Like, I feel like that's a very patriarchal, weird, sorry, trigger, patriarchal. But it is.
Say the thing. Say it.
Like patriarchal frame of mind to tell a woman that as she ages, or you know, your value becomes less. No, man, I'm understanding my value now.
Yeah.
As I age.
Yeah.
Don't fucking take that away from
Exactly.
me.
It's like you can't be pushed around, no? Anymore. So then you're like, oh, now you can't be manipulated by me. No, you.
Exactly.
Yeah, they want younger because it's easier for them to mold.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's so true.
It's like
And-
professional grooming. It's like that.
yeah, like all these pop stars who've like almost been ruined, like Britney and all. Like, what is it? You know, I almost fell for the fact that she's crazy. I was like, yeah, Britney's crazy. She was my first.
Oh,
love
yeah, that
was
story
Britney
was.
Spears.
Yeah.
Like I had a posters. I used to get my uncle to send me posters from like Canada in my youth and all. But then when they said she's gone crazy, I was like, yeah, she's gone crazy.
Yeah, because you're not even thinking at the time, right? Like how much bashing was happening behind the scenes and how much they were interfering. And like now that you reminded me, when she was like very young, 16, 17, 18, they're asking her, has her virginity gone? Asking about her sex life, what's up with Justin? So it's very pushy. Have you had any experience on that note where, you know, they're really getting creepy in your...
Yes, again, it was an acting space where I met a director who was very creepy with me, made very creepy comments and like texting me and all that.
साली चलती फिरती कोकेन है कोकेन.
So that's what I mean. Like I feel like the acting space is kind of scary, man. And I mean, touch wood, I really love the music space. The people I have met in that area. I don't know. I don't mean to make it a acting versus music like war.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like people really take a lot of liberties, you know, in that space. And I'm just like, I'm just going to stick to this. Because of course, everybody wants to be an actor. Everybody wants to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
The journey is it's quite tough to even make it, you know.
Then no, it makes sense. And I feel like even when it comes to being a musician, you can just, you know, hop on YouTube, make your own record, get an audience, and then from that leverage it to maybe some whatever musician.
Yeah. And you have to be good. You have to, and it shows if a person is good that, okay, this person has put this amount of time into their work and it shows. And you get recognized. It's not like you don't.
See, because my casually, she's like, you get recognized. Yeah. Oh my God.
You see me name
Because Instagram, what I mean is like the audience is there. They're like, oh, this person is good.
Yeah.
People will share your video. They'll be nice about it, you know.
No, I feel like this as a craft also is much more respected, na, because they're like, देखो ये कुछ कर रही है, कुछ मेहनत कर रही है, or something like that. It's more, I feel, it's noticeable because like acting, people kind of give it a pass. Like, देखो कितने takes होते हैं, ये होते हैं. You have like that room for error.
Yeah.
But when it comes to music, we're like, see, you have to be talented. You have to
Yeah,
know
you
that.
have to
So
be.
then you get that level of respect.
Yeah.
in that.
And also now the acting is like कितने followers हैं.
हाँ.
Casting based on followers. Like literally a casting call was just like only 50K and above, please, you know, enter this casting call. And I'm just like,
box
कौन सा था ये? बताना जरा.
which ad था ये? So some ad and they were like only 50K followers and above.
मुझे नंबर देना.
मेरे पास है बहुत सारे. I mean, go for it. Go for it. You can get like definitely like oh my god, hair ads. You do anyway, no hair stuff. Okay.
सुन रहे हो L'Oreal?
So musicians actually do even have to do a lot of struggle because I've seen like some of them performing on stage. They're like running, jumping, singing, and they can't be out of breath. Like that's to the insanity. Like takes तो होते रहेंगे actors के, but तुम्हें इतना fitness होना है that your voice can't shake and your, you know, heavy breathing can't come on the mic.
Yeah.
That's like such a struggle.
Yeah, I feel like as a musician doing live shows, every show has to be your best show. Every time you step on stage, it has to be amazing. You don't have a choice. You have to kill it. Like, you know, like if I do a show with AR, so I'm like, एक note इधर उधर चले गया, I'll think about it all day. I'll be like, shit, man, that one song, you know, I could have, because I don't know, it's just the stakes are very high in that situation. You never know. Like the kind of, like there's thousands of people are crying, people are listening to you. And like I've seen how people look at AR. So ek din to I started crying because I was just watching people watch him, you know, and they've like come from everywhere just to watch him, just to watch Arijit. So yeah, man, like every time you step on stage, it's like, it's magical. I love being on the stage. But only if there's 70,000 people. There's 5 people, I'm not doing it. Just kidding.
So you also done Lola, right? Lollapalooza.
Yeah, not 70,000 people though. But yeah, so I did Lollapalooza because of Nexa Music, and Nexa Music is this platform where I won a talent hunt, which is why I ever got to work with Rahman sir. So through Nexa Music, they put some of us. Yeah, so they put some of us on the Nexa Music stage. And yeah, that was the first edition, I think, of Lollapalooza. And it was amazing because we had the all access pass, which means like all the artists are there and we got to like meet some of them.
That is the more exciting part for ये नहीं कि हाँ गा लिया वो तो ठीक है
यार मुझे 2 बजे का स्लॉट दिया उसमें कितने लोग आएंगे
बहुत गर्मी थी यार सॉरी मैं भी नहीं आई थी
2:33 p.m. slot I got, so whoever becharas, they were there, they came, saw me, I was like, cool, this is nice, you know, I did what I wanted, like I sang my songs, and like the song Drama, that was the first time I debuted.
Oh nice. Oh yeah, tell the audience about Drama.
Yes.
What is it about, and more importantly, who it is about?
Drama is a breakup, angry breakup, dramatic song. And the guy I wrote it about, he bloody has the guts to message me saying nice song. And I was like, thanks for the inspo, bitch. Like, anyway.
Did you not know?
I said thanks for the
He did
inspo.
after
He better know, the lyrics are bloody.
हाँ मतलब डेल्यू होगा फिर तो बहुत
नहीं, नहीं.
अगर नहीं पता होगा
He
तो
must have been happy मेरे बारे में गाना लिखता है. That's his
that's a classic red flag baby ना कि
Yeah.
attention तो मिला
Yeah.
कैसे भी करके yeah
वाले लौंडे.
Exactly. But yeah, it was like, oh, my breakout ka bhadas had to come out and came out in the form of
yeah
this song
This was
drama.
like your worst breakup, or you've had like more drama-full?
This was a pretty bad one, yeah. So bad.
yeah
Betrayed.
good no either you break your heart or you become a best-selling artist.
मेरा दिल नहीं टूटना चाहिए.
I remember like meditating 2-3 days before the breakup because I was having like a bad time in general in life. And I was like, please put me on the right path. Please. I want to be on the right path. 2 days later, he broke up with me. So I was just like, this is the path.
Yeah, the
You
path
know,
showed
why not?
itself. Yeah,
Right? I was just like, it's a very hurtful, nasty ass path, but I need to take it, I think. So yeah.
So meditation works, guys. Just saying. I think
Manifestation,
now it
meditation.
works.
I manifested meeting Rahman sir, I think, you know, because a year before I met him, I remember telling my mom, because I was just like, I got sick of like doing music because I'm an indie musician as well. You know how that is. Oh God, the worst. Money will come after 6 months, who cares? And I was just like, what is happening? What is my life? Do I want to be a musician? I don't know. And my mom was like, you should try and meet A.R. Rahman somehow, you know. And I was like, I just want him to know I exist, mom. Like, I just want him to know I exist. And like, I don't know how many months later, this contest happens called Nexa. And they're like, we need you to, you know, put in your music and all. A.R. Rahman is the mentor. And I was like, what? And I was in the process of writing a song in that time. And I was like, this is the song I'm going to give. Because it was a song called Thank You. It was kind of for my mom and like for everybody else. And yeah, and I was one of the winners of that. And I met him. I was just like, what the? I was like,
Manifesting also works now. Yeah, करना पड़ेगा इसको.
it does.
Amazing. It's so
Yes.
cool. That is damn.
I mean, we must all manifest.
I wonder one thing. Like, what is the process of writing a song? It's like, what is your process specifically? कितने shots चाहते हैं उसमें? कितना रोना होता है?
Shots.
Yeah.
कोई shots नहीं पता नहीं I don't know. I love writing about like love and like my boyfriends and like my heartbreaks. When I'm driving my car is actually when I just start humming something. Nobody's there, you know, to hear me and all. I'm very like conscious of people hearing me. So when I'm driving my car, I'll sing some words, I'll sing a thing, and I'm like, this is cool. And I'll record it on my phone, and then I'll do the writing process.
So you make the melody in a way first, and then you fill it in.
Yeah, I try to make it together. I'm like, these words sound nice with this meter and this melody. And I'll just think of one line and then I'll write around it. I'll be like, this feeling is cool.
So do you even like play some music or some instruments?
Instruments, I play the guitar to accompany myself. That's how I compose. And I also do a little bit
And
of...
it's more important. How do you play with those nails?
I don't.
Fabulous nails. पर guitar तो नहीं होता.
These are my holiday, Diwali, party nails. I just love them. They give my hands a whole personality.
Yeah.
But I don't play with these at all.
Yeah.
Cut them off
I
sadly.
need to learn how to grow nails because otherwise I bite my skin.
Girl, these are fake. What are you talking about? You think I grew these?
Makes me feel better, no?
घर की खेती नहीं है.
Do you think I grew these? No, you think I grew these? Really?
I mean, yeah, they look
What are you
very
saying? They are so fake.
Yeah, I'm a noob in this. Sorry. Okay. I also
super
am
fake.
level 3 guitarist, okay? So I know nails. I
These are fake
don't know
AF. But yeah, these are not real.
But no, so I can't keep it because otherwise, I'm advised to keep it by her mainly.
Yeah.
But because I bite my skin off.
वो चिपका देंगे ना.
Otherwise, because of nervous.
Yeah.
2 घंटे
anxiety
लगेंगे.
tick, huh?
2 घंटे लगेंगे, but वो चिपका के
Such a tedious process. I have
2 hours, man.
and then you have to you soak your fingers and then get it removed and then I'm like, oh, this is too much.
Yeah.
So मैं अपनी खुद की खेती उगा के पेंट करती हूँ, फिर मैं खाती नहीं हूँ अपनी skin को,
Yeah.
which is basically a trick that I told her because you bring your finger close to your mouth and like oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
That's how you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, not worked on me. So then I'll do those tips that ASMR with
The ASMR.
Yeah, new audience.
Yeah. It's nice.
I love it. Oh my god.
Now do
Hi guys.
yeah.
ASMR.
Speaking of new audience, you have this very cool character I saw secretly on your Instagram when I was talking you,
Yeah.
called Sonia.
Sir,
Sonia.
you have to say her whole name.
What's her own name?
Her name is Sonia Serendipity.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, मेरे
Stalking skills are bad.
Oh man.
थोड़ा तेजी से stalk कर लिया.
Talking ठीक है, memory अच्छी नहीं है. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, can we like meet Sonia Serendipity?
Like right now.
Yeah, I want
Forced
to meet
you
her.
to?
Yeah, you need to
Meet
meet
Sonia.
her.
I need to get this again.
Yes.
Hi guys, it's me. Sonia Serendipity.
Okay then.
One of the things Sonia says is, keep your souls clean and your assholes cleaner.
Yes. Good message for NRIs and white people.
And there's one more thing she said. It was, what is it? Bhai ho ya beta, baap ho ya bhanja, still a fakar and smoke some. This is the kind of shit she says. I'm so sorry.
Amazing.
I just want to know one thing.
I read out the word myself.
I know.
I didn't feel it.
That's nice. It's okay. Her self-centered.
समझने वाले समझ जाएंगे.
Exactly.
समझदार को.
Acha, who
Thank
is the inspiration behind Sonia? Just asking.
NRI women, spirituals who come to India and act like they know everything about spirituality. These are the people.
When you started, because I'm like, I had no idea about this, right? In my mind, I could just think of this. There are lots of foreigners that come to India and they become yoga teachers, right?
Exactly.
It sounded like that.
One of those. I've come to find myself.
Yeah, did you see how the whole posture only changed?
she has,
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, it's like a whole different person I'm sitting with right now.
This is why I wear the glasses. So
You bring her out, yeah.
comes to me.
तुम्हारे क्या सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग अजीबोगरीब गिग हुए हैं?
Huh. Yesterday I was at a reception and I was introduced. She's the girl who sang at the funeral. Guys, you know, that's how I was introduced. Because
Oh my
I
God.
sang at a funeral and it was very scary. It was an open casket funeral. So visually, you know, I'm just like, and I had to sing Amazing Grace.
Oh.
And I'm also like crying. I mean, everybody's crying. So obviously you feel a little emotional.
Yeah.
And then yesterday people are like, we want to book you for our funeral. And like this girl has like booked me. She's like, I've told my Nana you'll be singing when he dies. And I'm just like, what? And I'm like, gone to this child. I'm like, am I getting business proposals here?
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, this could be a new like thing. Like
New category open.
Lisa sharing funerals.
That's fun in funerals. Okay,
I'll put the fun in funerals, yeah.
Nice.
So, I'm gonna make a playlist of songs to sing at funerals. Staying Alive is the first one.
No, another one bites the dust.
Another one by Siddharth.
That's when the group calls then.
Yeah, keep thinking of these ones.
Yeah, okay, we'll make a playlist.
Yeah.
Please suggest
Funeral
songs
playlist songs.
in the comments. जिंदा हूँ यार काफी है.
जिंदा हूँ मैं.
Yeah.
जिंदा. Anyway, yeah.
Irony.
बहुत डार्क होता जा रहा है.
That was sorry. But that was a new experience for me, man. Like singing at a funeral. Oh my god. Other gig experience, what has happened? My skirt has opened in the middle of choreography of Mukabla.
Oh.
You know, mic went off just before I'm about to go on stage. I twisted my ankle on stage while singing, and there's so much pain that I sang completely in the wrong key, and all this has happened very recently, in fact. So yeah, all these things keep happening. I was so much pain. I was like, I just had no idea what was going on for like 30 seconds. I was like,
My lord.
gone. But yeah,
When this,
couldn't stop.
when your wardrobe malfunctioned, then people just immediately be like, ऐसा.
काश कोई वीडियो लेता, काश कोई वायरल करता, किसने किया है? But now I think I was wearing shorts, yeah, because I'm a respectable lady. So I had to wear this much shorts. Couldn't just pull it off.
Yeah.
I wish somebody had like taken a video and
Yeah, then it would be 19 million. No, then they would be like, oh, this whole debate, ना आधे लोग आते हैं हमारे culture के, हमारे सभ्य के खिलाफ है, and then half would be like, no, she is empower woman, power ये.
Chuddies दिख गई.
हाँ, yes. There would be chuddy campaign, ये वो.
Because women empowerment.
It's like next time मैं ऐसा बोल रही हूँ अपने PR वालों को कि देखो ये ना ऐसे प्लान करके ना ऐसे किसी को प्लांट करो.
But imagine it's planned, no? Usually to sing is
Janet Jackson can. then
ouch.
I
I can't wear that.
नहीं उतना तो खैर
I feel like वो प्लान भी था, मैं थोड़ी उसकी शक्ल पे फटापना दिख रहा था when Justin was
yeah
there.
yeah come on
She was wearing some looking
that
thing inside.
that thing no with the tassel
It
kind of
came off,
thing.
but she was
yeah
also wearing something.
yeah it was
She
like
was not totally naked.
and
So
it
she
was
ready.
very like
I need to update my Google search. I need to go incognito today.
yeah.
Next time I plan my wardrobe malfunction properly. So I have shows with Arijit Singh.
yeah
Doing an India tour. So he'll be doing lots of cities starting end of this year, going into the next year. So we'll be traveling with him. Very exciting. He's amazing.
yeah
Yeah.
what is it like performing with Arijit Singh and the whole shebang?
Arijit Singh is amazing. He's so super talented. Why am I laughing? I don't know. He's super talented. He's like, he knows his stuff to the T. Like he's brilliant. Like उनको पता नहीं क्या कुछ सुनाई देगा. He'll be like, can you fix that and all that. I'm the only woman on stage during Arijit Singh's show, so that's interesting. Except the dancers, they are also there. So yeah, it's a very different dynamic from performing with Rahman. So I mean, all artists. I mean, Arijit and Rahman are like the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I feel very grateful to be in their company. I just, I'm very emotional. I get very emotional. I just start crying in the middle of shows when Rahman sir is singing any of his Sufi songs. I'll start crying then only. Arijit Singh will sing something on the piano. I'll start crying. Because I'm just so grateful to like be in their presence, to like learn and absorb from them, so I'm just like super grateful. That's it.
No, that's so nice, yeah. Seriously,
It is.
I'm glad that because I have a very nice impression of them. So I'm like, if
Yeah.
you would have said something bad, मेरा दिल टूट जाता है.
No, they're so respectful, such beautiful human beings. Rahman sir is just, God, he's just like so amazing. How to even explain? You can't explain how amazing he is. Even Arijit is so amazing. Rahman sir, just like the thing about him is like he'll always make a space for you. When you have entered his space, he gives you space to like talk, be yourself. You don't feel like, oh my God, this person is like scary. He's like, yeah, say. He came to Akshara, which is my home. Because I told him, sir, look at the theatre. Like, I would really love it if you... He came after his show. He took out 45 minutes. He came with his bodyguards, ye wo. And he walked in, he walked onto the stage. And I was like, look at this person, he's an Oscar-winning, Grammy-winning guy who has come to my house just for like half an hour to chill, And I was like, man, that was a really beautiful experience.
That is insane.
No,
Yeah.
that's like the mark of a really superlative artist, no? That they are
He is beyond.
They are like, हाँ मतलब इस सब से फर्क नहीं पड़ता उनको. They're just and they will treat you like you are the most special person
Yeah.
in this space.
He treats me like I'm an artist. He doesn't treat me like some young person who's figuring it out. He's like, no, you're an artist. I'm an artist. We do our own thing. I was like, wow. Yeah.
Lovely that especially like you're getting so much respect and stuff, and sometimes certain industries when it comes to especially females, for sexism to aa hi jata, and he's like being so
He's the opposite of that.
yeah, absolutely.
His studio was the first studio where I met a female music engineer who was working with me. And I was like, whoa. She was just like handling everything and also. It's crazy.
So
It's really good energy over there.
Yeah, that's nice. Have you ever like felt any imposter syndrome? Like because these are like
No.
God.
Never. There was a time where I was like looking at myself on Instagram. Then Instagram really used to screw with me during the pandemic. I was like, this person is doing this. What am I doing? What am I doing? But then I was like, you know what? I'm trying to do everything. And when something works, it works. And that's my journey. So I gotta trust it. This person is doing their thing. It's working for them. That's their journey. And as soon as I like came to peace with that, like my life became way less hectic in my head. I mean, so I was like, everybody's on their own journey. Like, you can't ragdo yourself more than possible. Yeah.
How did you, keep your manobal upar aisa? Because you must have started singing and everything very young, and especially when you're like in your teens, you have like a lot of josh ki bhai mera to ye ho jayega. You have like crazy big dreams at that point. Then it's like life a little bit, it like grounds you. So how did you keep your spirits up?
I used to constantly perform. I always believed in how I'm feeling while I'm singing. It's always like the best time of my day, of my week, when I'm singing. But obviously there came a time where I was just like, what am I doing? And I even fucked off to America for a couple of months to chase this ex of mine.
I want to hear a toxic ex story sometime. We need you back.
You know what?
Yeah.
No, but I learned all my lessons, including that he's not
Huh.
to be chased. Okay.
We will have to kiss some frogs.
I know he's a frog, but like I was just like, no, it's not happening. And I was like working as a waitress illegally. And I was like, I'm going to stay in America. I'm going to try to be a singer in America. And I started doing little gigs. I met musicians there. I was like, this is what's happening. This is amazing. Okay, cool. Then I got a call in India saying, you've won this Nexa hunt with A.R. Rahman, you know?
Oh.
And I was like, what? And then I raced back. And I missed the winning ceremony because they're like, "Tum ho kahan? Like tum ho hi nahi yahan pe." They're like, "We've got another winner as a backup," and I was like, "You cannot."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is." I was like, "You can't." And I came back and I was like, "I'm gonna be the winner. Please make this backup winner go away."
Sure.
But imagine, I almost missed that. Like, I almost missed it by like even a day or two matters so much in these things.
You know, there's this whole thing that whenever you feel low, you should think about your younger self and how she would view what you're doing now.
Hell no.
Not young and stupid self, nahi. Young, matlab
Baby, yeah.
8-year-old
Yeah,
self.
yeah, true.
You know, if like she looks at you and she'll just be like mind blown, like, oh my god, ye to bas crazy ho gaya. Like,
Yeah, it's a scary thought actually.
yeah, right? Like, how would your baby self
therapy
feel?
wala
Yeah.
stuff you were telling, because in therapy also they are kind of like, you know, whenever you feel bad about yourself, you feel not good enough, look at a photo of your like, you know, 6-year-old, 7-year-old self and, you know, tell them you're enough, you're safe and stuff.
Yeah, and is that kid like proud of you type?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I mean,
Like little baby Nisa would be like, oh my god, ye to zyada hi ho raha hai.
yeah, I think she would be okay.
If you had to give little baby Nisa advice or something like that, like
Or the little baby Nisas of the world. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Too much pressure.
I feel like I have a lot of responsibility as a woman to like send messages to kids and girls.
Actually, not kids. Aspiring female musician? What no? Like, let's try that.
Yeah.
baby birds, 18 saal se legal.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's a bunch of things I have told young upcoming artists, because since I'm not that anymore. Apparently I'm not, but whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
One thing though I say is like, please become really good at what you're doing. Like, don't just half-ass it. Like, mujhe singer banna hai, without the work.
Yeah.
Putting up 30-second music videos, it doesn't mean you're an excellent musician just because you're getting views. Put your time into the skill of becoming really good, because that's what will get you ahead, is one thing I tell people, especially young girls. And the second thing is like, become skilled in many things. Like, don't just come to Bombay and be like, main singer banungi. Okay, learn a little bit of production if you can. Learn to record yourself on a audio software. Like, pick up these like little skills here and there. They will go a long way. You can't just be like one thing in Bombay. Like, I do so much voiceover work that pays my bills, you know, because I'm not doing shows all the time, right? I'm doing jingles on the side. I'm like making my own music. Lots of stuff has to be done. So yeah, that's what I would say. Be like a multi-talented person. But your main thing, if you want to be a singer, be an excellent singer. Be competitive. What's there? Like YOLO, like just do it, you know? Like, don't be like, yeah, my journey, I want to be like comfortable. I feel like it's a very Gen Z thing.
I know.
Like, oh, I can't do more than this much. Okay, this is all. Okay, then go home. Like, what is your problem? Like, sometimes you can't quit.
Yeah.
If the stakes are high, you can't quit. You have to keep going. So yeah, I would say keep going.
Lovely. I really
Put
like
hard
that
work.
you mentioned, you know, having like several gigs going and learning several skill sets, because again, you don't know, you know, when your next paycheck is going to come, and then people, then they're like, they fall back into, you know, leaving their dream,
Yeah.
go back to like the corporate job or whatever,
Yeah.
because they can't survive and sustain.
It's very tough. Yeah. I mean, in the pandemic, literally, because I had a mic and I had my laptop, I was able to like pay my rent, because I was able to do like voiceover work. If I didn't have that mic, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah.
And I was in Bombay away from my family and all, you know, living there. So I was like so grateful that I just knew these thoda sa extra skills, you know. So I think it's very important for us as women And also, I think it's important for women to get into the tech part of being an artist, not just like the artist part. Like, get into the tech part, like, figure it out. Like, as much knowledge as we can gain, we must.
Yeah.
That's what
It's all available on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, absolutely. Like, whether it's like graphic design for your album cover, whether it's like production design for the kind of music you want, then you know what you want better out of a song, out of a picture, whatever.
No, as much as people hate on it, we are very big Canva supporters.
Yeah.
That's why we love Canva. It's amazing.
And also, I'm reaching for AI completely. अब क्या ही कर सकते हैं?
Yeah.
You need to work
Yeah,
with it,
that's
right?
all
You have to. And you'll get, I mean, it's going to help you only at the end of the day.
So there's this quote, right, that technology won't take over your job. It will take over the job of the person who can't work with technology.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's
Basically,
about,
So,
exactly.
So if you can, मतलब तुम अपना ही voice अगर AI से manipulate करके cool बना दोगे, that will be better than somebody using your voice as AI, no?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, own the space. Own your space. So vague.
Achha, so in India, say now that you are a breakup star,
That's what.
मतलब you also grew up from the indie space, right?
Yeah.
But India में indie space is a little like, you know, under evolved. It's
Yeah.
like very formative. अभी तक teething problems चल रहे हैं उसके.
Yeah.
But compared to like a Coke Studio Pakistan, which is basically an indie platform, which like completely blew up.
Yeah.
Right? India में थोड़ा ऐसे baby है. What was your, you know, experience with indie compared to now that now that you have jumped into the mainstream?
I mean, when I was doing indie, there was this whole like, Bollywood is like a whole different whatever Bollywood. And I'm just like, please, Bollywood pays your bills. Like, don't be so like elitist about indie music. I feel like the indie music scene is too based, and I have been a victim of this also. It's too married to like acoustic, like small, like that song, the Hanuman Kind song that has become like blown up. He's an indie guy.
Yeah.
It's like loud and big, and like I feel like we need to believe in ourselves more, that we can make music that's big and loud and like out there. Like, it's very easy to like sit with a guitar and be like, my life is, but you like make, my point is,
No, Anup Jain or Pratik Kaur were hurt in this video. Okay.
मेरे साथ, you know, like make the beat
Cake खाया.
हाँ, मैं sad हूँ. Like, get out of that zone, man. But like, I don't know why.
Yeah, no.
I'm just like, be loud, be big, because we are a country, we have so many experiences, and as Indians, you know, there's so much we can pick up, like whether it's like beats, like instruments. I was like, we have to really cultivate and make the indie scene like bigger than what it is. And by bigger, I mean the sound has to be bigger. I feel like it has to go beyond a guitar and a voice. Now.
Yeah. I think
बस,
this.
बहुत हो गया.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, वैसे जुगाड़ से नहीं काम चलेगा. We need to move past that.
Dance and like move and like yes, like we are a party peoples.
Yeah.
Festivals इतने यार हमारे मतलब imagine we love
Yeah.
celebration and music is
India, we don't have
Yeah.
pop stars. We don't have them.
The concept doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
Throughout, it doesn't exist.
But what is pop music? It touches the most number of people.
Yes.
It's bouncy, it's loud. We have to get into that field also, you know?
So talking about pop stars, so like in Hollywood in particular, like the concept of pop is more like some writer, like let's say you have come up with your album, you've written the songs, but if suppose like some artists want to be pushed more than some artists, so they take the songs of those artists and then they like redirect it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like what happens in the Indian music scene, because there are lots of people who cover stuff from Hollywood, but I've not heard much about the Indian scene. Like what happens to your songs? How does your album come together?
Again, you know, like I remember when I was trying to make a song, I was so like uneducated in terms of production that I would just leave it to the producer, okay, yeah, aisa help kar lona. And he made it so different to what I want. And then I'm paying him like almost a lakh to like get the stuff out. So I think there's like a translation issue, and of course there's like a support issue. Like there's no scouting of stars anymore. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll change at some point, but you're very much on your own. I'm paying for my own music video. I'm paying for the song. I'm paying for the distribution. And ROI, I am not getting. Like the listens are so lame. But like what to do, you know? I'm lucky I'm able to do it because I have other things that I'm doing.
Yeah,
If I can't just be an indie musician, no way. Unless I'm giving like 100% to it, which I'm not gonna do.
Or you have generational wealth. That
वो तो अलग
Mom and
plane
dad.
में- Yeah, that conversation takes a person to another platform.
Yeah. So I
No,
don't
but I wish people would do more like Sneha Kanwalkar kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, like-
indie, like that.
I guess there are Indian pop stars in that sense. They are there, you know, like Astha Gill or like all these people. They are there, but like it's because of Bollywood.
Yeah, I actually heard of Astha Gill because of a Badshah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, and on that note, man, like Abhi, what's that artist's name who just launched the Brat album?
Charlie,
Charlie, yeah,
I love
Charlie,
her.
yeah.
I was
So-
listening to her right now.
Bhai, her new album is not really about Mera Toota Pyar, Meri Kasam Teri Sanam. It's about her trauma,
Yeah, I
her
love it.
childhood and stuff. Indian बच्चों के पास कितना है?
Exactly.
कितना है?
इसके बारे
Where is
में?
the Charlie XCS of the Desi community?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've only seen it on Hustle. ये सब
Yeah.
इनका trauma dumping is only happening there.
Because you have to talk about what you know also. Yeah. You can't just like talk about airy fairy stuff.
Yeah.
Like when they talk about what they know. Like I remember seeing the video of Meri Gali mein, whatever. 2015. I mean, this is amazing shit.
Yeah.
This is what I want to see as
Yeah.
a consumer. People being like, this is me. I think that's what people really love.
Yeah, that putting a part of your
Soul.
soul,
into it.
कचरा निकालो अपने अंदर का, and then put it on.
India has all, I mean, I believe in India a lot in terms of artists, art, talent. I mean, we have so much. Just need to like, I think we as a nation of artists need to believe in ourselves a little more, including myself. Yes. I don't know about yourselves. Just believe that we can like really kill it, you know.
So देखो बहुत बातें हो गई है. And we need to prove to audience that see, this is not all talk, this is also all music and all awesome. So we want Nisa, the coolest, awesomest
Okay.
to Uncle Auntie को गा के सुनाओ please. ठीक है.
I'll just sing a bit of Mangta Hai Kya.
Okay.
from
Okay.
Rangila.
So by the way, just side note, this is the song she sang with A.R. Rahman.
Yeah.
And everybody, attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Studio audience, come on.
Let's do it.
इन वो मांगता है क्या वो बोलो हाँ बोलो मांगता है जहाँ ये ले लो ये सुहानी शाम जादू ऐसा है हमारा जो मांगता है वो मिलेगा तुमको
I got goosebumps.
Same.
I got goosebumps.
Wow. That was very nice.
So yeah, हमारे audience से आया है request that Nisa needs to sing her own song as well.
Okay, I can sing this song called Thank You.
Okay.
That I wrote.
It's a
Whichever, we are grateful. We will say thank you.
for a Nisa song.
Thank you for loving me, even when I wasn't lovable. Thank you for coming through, even when it was impossible. Thank you for showing me the world is beautiful. Thank you for loving me, even when it was impossible.
Wow. That's wow. Guys, that was so beautiful, so amazing. That sounded like a wow. That sounded like a wow.
So elegant, just sounding like a wow. Oh my god. You guys can find Nisa on Instagram, on SoundCloud, on Spotify, on iTunes, Apple,
Everything.
Omnipresent. Yes, please follow her on all these platforms. Follow us on all, every platform.
Yes. Subscribe to our channel.
Yes, please like this video.
Yes.
One like for us, one like for her.
Yes.
दो बार मत करना, unlike हो जाएगा, please.
Press the bell icon.
Yes.
Press the bell icon.
Yes. Guest musical person sing that.
Yeah.
Share this as wide spread wide as much as you can.
Until next week, let's catch us on Golgappa. Yay!